then.
Здравейте!
And welcome back to our little Bulgarian adventure.
Well, this week it's been all about the weather.
Yes, definitely. We started off well, carried on with our normal in the 30s temperatures on Saturday.
Yeah, popped across the Schumann, did some pottering about, looked at the
Went
market.
round the market.
Lovely weather.
Bought a few pictures.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sunday, I did a brew. I brewed some beer. I got a kit from La Pravi Beera, which is a company down near Burgas. And they supplied the kit. I just had to brew it. So I did that Sunday morning. First thing I did in the new summer kitchen.
It was. It was always going to be. But it's about 2 years since you brewed your last.
3.
3?
I looked it up this morning. Yeah.
So yeah, beer is back on the production list.
Hooray! It's coming, Ivan. It's coming. Yeah, so then Sunday evening we had torrential rain. We hadn't had rain for, well, felt like months.
Yeah, I think it probably was months. I think we'd only had the odd tiny shower which lasted all of 5 minutes and didn't really do anything.
No. And
Yeah,
the amount of rain that came off the roof of the summer kitchen, it was nice to be under it and staying dry.
And you did also cook our first meal in the summer kitchen.
Yeah, we had pizzas done on the barbecue and a little pizza. Got a little pizza thing that goes in the barbecue. And yeah, it works a treat. Yeah, that was the weekend, but from then on the weather's got a little bit chillier. Until we got to until we got to this end of the week, when we had, boy did we have rain yesterday.
But it did inspire your job this week, didn't it?
It did. Another addition to the summer kitchen. This is what I did. Now that we've finished the main part of our summer kitchen, the roof on, everything in place, we've got our washing up station for the dog bowls and washing up when we work out here. We've got our barbecue in, that's ready for cooking. We've got our lights to put up. But there's one thing that we want to do, especially important now, because the weather appears to be changing. One thing you'll know if you are in Bulgaria, or even if you follow some of the other channels, is that water can be an issue. During the summer months there are villages that go without water for large quantities of the day, sometimes days on end. Now we've been quite lucky here because we haven't had water issues, but we have to prepare just in case they come. Now one of the best ways to do that is harvesting rainwater. Now we've had some rain, as I've just shown you, and we now have a roof. We haven't done it on the rest of the house yet, which we will, but once we do the roof, well, then we'll sort out the gutterings, then we'll sort out the rainwater harvesting. But we have a roof here, so it makes sense for me to put guttering along the front, a collector for the water down here, any water that falls on the roof, whether it be rain, whether it be dew in the morning, because we get some of that as well obviously, that will collect in the bucket or the barrel and we can use it in the garden. So today I better put up some guttering. The first thing I need to do is put a fronting board onto the end of these beams to give me something to screw the holders for the guttering onto. Now I could show you me preparing the wood and staining it, but you've seen all that, so I've prepared those in advance. I've just got to fit them and then I can start putting the guttering up. So I've fitted the central piece, which is where the water will come down and go into the barrel. This is the lowest point of the guttering. I now have to measure and make sure I've got the supports level, well, in a straight line, but sloping down to this point. I'll show you what I mean when I set it up with the string. So you can see at this end, the string is at the top of the clip, which is at the top of the board. And as I go along, the string goes downhill until it gets to the top of the clip in the middle. Now that's the drop we have to help the water run away. So I've fitted the guttering into the clips at the top. I fitted the downpipe into a barrel. Now that's not our final barrel, that's just the one we have here at the moment. So that's, the bottom bit is still a bit loose, a bit temporary, but it'll do the job in the short term. The barrel's empty at the moment, so let's leave it for the rest of the day, and maybe tomorrow when we do some rain, see how much we collect. But anything we do collect is obviously a bonus. It's water we haven't had to pay for, we can use for watering the garden. I've cut a small hole at the bottom of the pipe. It's about 6 inches up, so that if there is any build-up of silt or mud or whatever coming down off the roof, not that there should be, but it won't block the pipe, the water can still get out and we can be able to use it and water the garden. Let's see how much water we got by the end of tomorrow, assuming we get more rain. Well, I said we'd see if it would fill up. It's been 4 hours. We went out shopping, we come back and it's full. So that shows how heavy the rain's been, how much rain we get when it does come down torrentially, and how much we can harvest off one little roof. So I think that's a job well done.
Yes, we were amazed at the amount of water we collected.
Oh yes.
In such a relatively short space of time. I know we said it was 4 hours later, but the rain had only been coming down for
it was stunning.
20 minutes.
Absolutely stunning.
And it filled that bucket.
When you consider that roof is something like 12 square metres, it's that much water off it in that much time is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we just need to buy lots more water storage.
Oh yeah. Luckily we don't get rain like that all the time.
No, but we do get our odd moments.
Oh yeah. Apparently there's been a cyclone or possibly a hurricane over the Black Sea. And instead of going south it went west, which meant we caught the tail end of the rain, bit of wind. But yes, that was very wet.
Yeah, I think we literally caught the edge of it here. We didn't get any really, I mean we had a couple of very heavy downpours.
Oh yeah.
I think Barna got flooded.
Yes, there's been flooding elsewhere, so it's been quite serious.
But generally, Bulgaria needs the water.
Oh, definitely, yes, yes.
We've not had enough this summer.
No. Going back to earlier in the week, we had some visitors.
We did.
Of the canine sort.
Yes, and human.
And human, yes.
They brought their humans with them.
They did. Yes, it was lovely to see Linda and Andy and their 2 new pups, Nancy and Barney.
Yeah, I think Barney took to you quite a lot.
He did seem quite, well, who wouldn't, I suppose. I have an affinity with animals. They're on my level. Or maybe I'm on their level.
We're not sure. But yes, it was a lovely day.
It was, yeah.
And they were gorgeous. Puppies were lovely.
Yeah. And the cake was lovely.
Yeah, Linda bought cake. Thank you, Linda. It was delicious.
Yes. And that's really all we've done this week.
Yeah, we've had quite an easy week.
Yeah.
I say with the change in weather, that kind of delayed things a bit here and there, and we thought, oh, well, you'd start thinking.
Yeah. A little bit of pottering.
Now.
No. Pottering and weather watching, that's what we've done.
Yeah, pottering and weather watching.
Now, tomorrow is Palamasa, the trading day. We're not sure if we're going to be there. We may not be there.
Yeah, I don't think we will tomorrow.
But if you do go, grab a bargain, say hello to everybody, and have a good day. I think it starts around 10 o'clock. But,
yeah, 10 o'clock.
So yeah, get there for then and get yourself a pork pie or something else. It's up to you.
You never know what you're going to find.
No. I managed to find crumpet rings one time. Stunning. Anyway.
It's only little, but it's very friendly.
It is, yes. Yeah, so it's part trading day, part social day.
Yes.
So go along and have some fun. And I think that's probably us up to date for this week.
It is, yeah. Apart from saying we're starting to wear jumpers next week, yeah. Maybe.
Well,
it keeps on.
It's supposed to go back up again, but not to the heights it was. So we'll keep you posted. We might be back to more normal temperatures.
Yeah, no, I think it is supposed to. Sunday is supposed to be back in the 30s, yeah. So I don't think we'll be in jumpers just yet.
Yeah, probably not.
Though it's amazing how cold 22 degrees can feel.
Yeah.
after the temperatures we've had.
But hey, you get used to it. Before we know it, it'll be -10 and we'll be wrapped up in front of the Petsca. But anyway, for this week, it's time for us to say...
Stay safe.
Be well.
Doskoro.
Doskoro.